Well, that's done. That's a single layer wrap around there. What I did was cut a single layer, which is about that much for this, so it overlapped only a tiny bit, and then cut some slots in here, so we ended up with 3 things that could be wrapped, 1, 2, the round things, and at this other end I messed this one up. I made it too long, unfortunately, so it was only supposed to be from to there, but ended up here, and to there, but ended up having to go all the way around. But you know, I made it work. Managed to get this to stick all the way around. I don't push it. I did have to push it down because otherwise there would have been air bubble underneath there. Gonna have to watch that on future ones, and just make sure that I get just to wrap around the pipe only on this thing. Originally I was thinking make some frayed tail ends that would go out here into this, and then and overlap them, so have a wrap around the node, a wrap around the pipe, wrap around the node, wrap around the pipe, but it's and overlapping between the two. But it's gonna have to experiment and think about that. This one's interesting. That's single layer around most of those. Every single one of those has at least a single around it, and where is my finger? The paper and tape is underneath, so it hasn't, unlike these ones, where considerable amount of the Kevlar went in between the things, effectively wasted. It wasn't wrapping between pipes, it was actually wrapping the 3D printed plastic, the PLA, which is a waste of time, plus extra weight because it's heavier, especially heavier than paper and masking tape. I should have filled those out, but we learnt now, and I did this one as well. Down here, this one's wrapped in a single layer too. This is that 50mm tape from mbfg.co.uk. 50mm. It's actually a 10 meter by 50mm pack that I got. Whereas this is the 1414 aramid cloth that I got from AliExpress. It's pretty good stuff, and it's the one that. And here's one's I prepared earlier. Where are we? Where's the box with these? This is when I did 3 wraps, 3 layers, and you can see it's a very coarse weave, but holy cow, is this strong. It's I've tried bending it, it ain't having any of it, and I expect a similar strength out of these. This is going to be much more interesting when it comes to doing these, because even with the Kevlar, it's going to be bending. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting some cardboard and putting a back piece on there and wrapping the whole lot in the direction that we want it to be in. So probably something like a T-piece or an L shape. And the advantage is that when you put panels on, the panels will go on perfectly fine. You'll have something to be able to drill holes through to attach panels to. That will, and it also having that L shape or whatever it is will also stabilize the rod itself. But with that node, and that done, we can now start wrapping that pipe, that pipe, that pipe, that pipe, and that one in a similar way to those 2 are done. So that will be the next batch. One of these, single layer of this, and I will have to do I'm actually going to have to do this entire car as a entire part as a single layer at a time. I'm going to have to do every single node. It's just occurred to me now that I've started that, and I want to do node, pipe, wrap, node wrap, pipe wrap, node wrap, pipe wrap, interleaved. I've just realised I need to do the entire thing, every single node and every single pipe in one layer. Only then can you start on the second layer. That's going to be very interesting to manage that. I'm going to have to put some labels and everything. Oh God, that's going to be fun. Sigh. Well, I'm going to think about that because that's going to be a lot of labelling. There might be another way to do it, so I'll have a think about that. Thank you.